Hello and welcome to another video. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And today we are here at Alton Towers Resort. We thought we'd let the Nemesis queues die down a bit. We saw that it was 275 minutes, and so we want to come on a day where it perhaps will be a little bit quieter. We want to do that, check out the park and just get back here. It feels like it's been so long.
It has, it's been about 6 months, so maybe a bit longer actually.
Well, it's been since September, so yeah, about right.
About 6-7 months. It's been a while, so it'll be good to get back on some of the rides. I'm looking forward to Wicker Man, I'm looking forward to Nemesis, and I'm looking forward to 13. What are you looking forward to the most, Axel?
I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to Nemesis, and I'm looking forward to Curst at Alton Manor. Of course, my favourite ride here at Alton Towers. With that being said, please do give this video a like if you like what you are seeing, and give it a subscribe before we do kick things off. So come with us for a fun-filled day at Alton Towers Resort 2024. It feels incredible to be back in the most magical park in the UK.
Centre Parks.
Not Centre Parks, Sean, no. Alright, so the first ride of the day, it's got to be a ride on the Wicker Man, hasn't it? Let's get back on it. It's been, what, half a year almost? September I was last on this. Feels like a lifetime ago. Let's ride the Wicker Man.
That gift is you. You and the flames. It is time. He is here. What an honor to see yourself bound in Wicker, encased in his soul. And you see yourself in him. The time has come for the Wicker Man to rise. Together, we shall feed the flame. Let the ceremony commence.
You are the chosen one. We've just come off of Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
And it was absolutely great to get back on Wicker Man. One thing that I do love about Wicker Man is that they've kept up with the smoke effects. You know, that mist that comes out both at the beginning and at the end is still on, you know, however many years after it's been built, what, 6 years? And now the fire effects on the top of the ram or the man, depending which angle you're looking at it from, are back on. They did run it for the first year of operation and then it kind of stopped, but it's back and the ride is running just as it was on day one.
Yeah, absolutely loved it. Love Wicker Man, always a good ride. Always very, very forceful, very, very fast. And it kept up with that. Honestly, absolutely love that ride. Favourite ride, possibly in the UK.
And they do have some of the Bjornin, is that what they call them? Or the chosen ones outside of the ride. You can see us just behind them there. The drumming, which I love to see. I like to see bits of characters and theming in areas all the time, all year round. I hope this kind of stuff does carry on. They do have it over at Curst of Alton Manor. So I'd like to see more things around like these behind us.
Yeah.
That being said,
ace, absolutely brilliant.
Let's head over to Curst at Alton Manor. Curst at Alton Manor is currently closed. Absolutely gutted. Probably my favourite ride here at Alton Towers, but it is closed. I don't know why. Sean has asked for a reason now. Why is it closed?
He doesn't know. No one knows. It's a mystery. I think it's haunted. So unfortunately today the Curse of Alton Manor is out of action. Axel's covering the same thing as me right now. He's not as upset as last year when we queued for about an hour and they told us that it wasn't going to open today. Axel flew off the handle.
Fuming! Not good enough, Alton Towers. It's only been open for 7 days and it's already experiencing this many technical difficulties that it's forcing the ride to be closed down and turning away so many unhappy guests.
Wow. Remember last year
Supposed to do.
when it didn't
Ever since
open?
then, we've never queued more than 3 minutes for it, so good.
Yeah. So today we're taking it in our stride. No one knows why it's closed. It's a mystery. Goes with the mystery of the house, I guess.
If you go down to the woods today, you'd better not go alone. Let's enter the dark forest, home of 13 and Rita. And so the first ride of the dark forest is 13. Being 14 years old this year, I absolutely love 13 and can't wait to get back on it. It is a very short ride, but it's enjoyable and it's unique. 13 here at Alton Towers Resort. Do you know what? I absolutely love that ride. I'll never say a bad word about it. It's so much fun. It may be short, but it is so much fun.
Yep.
It's fast. That first drop is surprising. It's got that vertical drop. It goes backwards.
It's better at the back.
It's got that horror element to it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
It's cool, yeah. I mean, it's what it is. It's a great little ride. It's not going to win best ride on park, but it is great.
It's got
very
13
unique.
out of 10 for me.
13 out of 10. Yeah, it's very unique. I absolutely love it. Not just because 13 is my favourite number as well, so that gives it a little bit of a bonus love for me. But yeah,
no matter when you go on that ride though, it doesn't change, and I think that's probably one of the strongest parts about it. Like, you know what to expect, you know what you're getting, and the experience doesn't change. It's always solid. Like, the ride runs smooth every single time.
How many rides?
Effects are always on, and you know, the overall experience, nothing like lets you down. Everything's always working.
I was just thinking, how many times do you go on a roller coaster and it's changed?
No, because the thing is with like it's got a dark ride element.
No,
to
I get what you're saying.
And the thing is, it's not like anything lets you down where you're like, oh, this weren't on or that weren't on. There isn't much to be on, and so I think that's what works in its favour. Like, there's not much to it, and so you can never be let down by it.
Yeah. So we're gonna head off now to Rita and Queen of Speed.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like that's the next logical step. What do you think?
We'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go. Off we go.
Go, go, go!
We have just come off of Rita.
Woo!
The former
Massively
Queen of
underrated.
Speed.
Absolutely love that ride.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think it's so underrated.
Yeah,
I
it
really
packs a punch. You forget how fast it is.
do. Makes your eyes water. It does hurt your neck a little bit, but it's got some great airtime.
Yeah.
Only 2, but really good pops of airtime. I think it's massively underrated, as I said. And you know, when you come off that ride, you feel revitalised, you feel energised,
You do.
and that's what I really love about it.
Yeah.
Even if the queue's long, after it, you're ready to go again.
So we've done the Dark Forest. We have done. Is it the Dark Forest?
Yeah,
We've done the Dark Forest. Done the Dark Forest. And we are now making our way to Emily, Curst of
Alton Manor. We have
Curst.
just checked the app and it is open, so
Yep.
it's a 15-minute walk. Let's try and make it 7.
But we do have a question for you because it came up in the queue. What's your favourite flavour of crisps? Apparently, I chose salt and vinegar, and that's boring. This is ready salted. That's even more boring.
It's not boring.
I agree with that.
If you have anything other than ready salted on as a sandwich, then you are an absolute weirdo, because that is too much.
We're talking about
overpowering.
crisps, just like if you eat crisps.
Yeah, no, but ready salted is the most versatile crisp.
It's
so
not,
you can have
it's
it
not,
anywhere,
it's
and it's
not.
the best flavoured.
Salt and vinegar is. But anyway, yeah. So that's in the comment section. What's your favourite flavour of crisp? Mine's salt and vinegar. The best.
and it's our second time visiting my favourite house for sale. It's the house of Emily Alton, and the doors are open. Viewings are being accepted, and there is no queue whatsoever. There's never any queue for this. Let's head on. The Curse of Alton Manor, finally. Missed the pre-show, but there's no queue, so we're just walking straight through. Walk on.
Axel's just moisturising. So we have just come off of the Curse of Alton Manor. The Curse of Alton Manor is a ride that used to be called Duel, and now it has been transformed into one of, if not the best ghost train in the UK. I absolutely loved it. I loved the story. After going on Blackpool this year and this one this year, I really struggled to decide which one's the better of the two. Axel, I know, prefers the Blackpool one, but has that changed your mind riding on that today?
They're absolutely on par with each other. There's different aspects and elements to each of them, which makes them incomparable in different ways. Obviously, they are both ghost trains, but they're completely different, and you know,
one's much more modern, one's more of a ride, one's more of a tour. They are exactly very different.
People will prefer different ones for different reasons, but I love them both. Curst of Alton Manor probably is my favourite ride here at Alton Towers, and I am absolutely buzzing that it was open today. If it wasn't open and I didn't go on it at least once, I don't think my journey to Alton Towers would be complete. Now, I know that they did have a few new scenes for Scarefest, but we've not been on it since Scarefest. We've not been to Alton Towers since September. We spent the Scare season elsewhere. We've never been into Scarefest at Alton Towers.
It was a really good run.
What I did see in there, everything was working, but that first section where it goes dark and it's like she's playing a game of hide and seek with you, they've kind of added two new scenes where she flashes up. I really did love that. I didn't mind it anyway when it was in pitch black darkness, that section. I thought it made sense, and they didn't really need to add it there, although public demanded them to put something there, and I do enjoy it with those changes. The second dark scene, they've added like a 3D skull there that like comes up on an LED board, and I don't understand what that's got to do with the story. It seems like it's just put there for the sake of it.
Yeah, it's something scary to go there.
It was really good. They could have put anything on that board rather than a skull. I don't get that. I don't think it needed to be there, and if you're going to put a skull there, then at least add it into the story. That said though, it's great to get back on Curst of Alton Manor.
Absolutely loved it. After all the criticism and slagging it off, we do love it.
I've never slagged this ride off.
Apart from the skull.
Yeah, I don't get it. Everything else, 10 out of 10. Love it.
Yeah, we absolutely love that ride.
Investing in the future. We're thrilled to share that Alton Towers Resort is embarking on a multi-million-pound investment into the iconic Skyride attraction. So, of course, the Skyride attraction is going to be closed for the 2024 season at least. Its operation was paused in 2023. So I don't know what more needs to be done on there. However, it is clearly a multi-million-pound investment, and of course, many people are eagerly anticipating the Skyride to come back to Alton Towers, as it is not only a ride, not only a piece of transportation, but also a piece of history here at Alton Towers Resort. So are you going to miss the Skyride, Sean, for another season straight?
My pet peeve with this park is that everything's just like a mile away. I feel like I've run a marathon after going to this place. Then I've got an hour's drive home. It's just not fair.
We've definitely been getting our steps in. Last year at this park, you could get anything between 10,000 and 23,000 steps in, and with Skyride being closed again for this year, we better get used to that for another year, Sean.
Do you know what would be a good idea for this park, yeah? Have like bikes like you would at centre parks, where you can rent a bike. I mean, serious.
Or segways.
Yeah, segways or something, man. Those electric scooters, it'd be epic. I'd love that. And you can get around dead easy, and you're not walking like so much.
Yeah, this is the thing, especially on a day like today where the park is only open 10 till 5. You know, you're spending a lot of your time walking, and if you do have a larger family and you've got to account for children or elderly people within that family, then you know it's going to waste even more of your day walking to these places, and then the queue times are going to be between half an hour and an hour as well.
I know, us and our 10 kids, we've just been traipsing about all over the
yeah,
place.
for us it's not too much of a big deal. We just get to the place as soon as
is.
possible.
No,
That said,
don't,
it's a
it's
big
still
deal
a
for
big
our
deal.
feet. It's still a big deal for our feet, but
It's a massive deal. Oh my god.
it don't bother me. I get to see the park so much, and plus I hate the sky ride. It's the scariest ride here next to the drop on Oblivion. And now it's time to head into Forbidden Valley, home of the beast, Nemesis Reborn. First being built in 1994, and now 30 years later, it gets a new lease on life. It's Nemesis Reborn. We have, however, filmed a full detailed video of the Forbidden Valley, including what is there, the small Easter eggs, the shop, and everything in and around the area. So if you want to see that, click on the other video on the channel. I'll put that on screen now. However, let's get on to Nemesis Reborn.
Well, we just did the back row rider of Nemesis Reborn, and I've got 3 words to sum that up: intensity, intensity, and intensity. That's what I felt.
Must agree. I must agree.
The speed of that was unbelievable. It's warmed up.
Oh yeah.
Even when you're watching it go round, it looks absolutely rapid, and you feel every single mile per hour on
Nemesis
that ride.
Reborn is only 51 miles per hour, but it does feel a lot faster as it's got some forces, especially at the back of the train.
It's easily, for me, it goes Wicker Man, then Nemesis Reborn. Some people might even prefer Nemesis Reborn. It depends what your sort of roller coaster preferences are, but that is by far my favourite.
There she goes.
My favourite SLC in the country. It's not up against tough competition. His biggest one, his biggest one is probably Nemesis Inferno, and it smashes it for me.
On the back row, Nemesis Reborn does give Inferno
Just so
a really
fast.
good run for its money. The one thing that I would mention though is, when you are on the back row, there is a rattle that is coming in on that ride. And for
That's
some
going to
reason,
hurt later on.
You can hear and feel grrrr
Yeah.
as it goes like round the second half of the ride.
Yeah.
So give it 5 years and that's really going to start to show. I don't know where that would be coming from, considering it is a new ride.
Maybe it's teething problems. Maybe it'll smooth itself out over time.
Maybe so. I have a feeling that this is just the start of Forbidden Valley and the start of what is to come here at Alton Towers and across Merlin Parks. They did just announce Project Sparkle here, so you know there is more in the works.
Yep, more coming along.
This is just the beginning.
Can't wait. On to the next thing.
And now for the final roller coaster of the day. It's got to be on a ride on the legend that is the world's first vertical drop roller coaster. It's time for Oblivion.
Just got off Oblivion, an Alton Towers classic. One big drop, very short ride, very short queue time, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love Oblivion, gets your blood pumping every single time. I always forget how scary the drop is, and I would go on it 20 times over. In fact, that's what I might do next time I come here. Just go on Oblivion as many times as I can before I black out.
And that brings this video to an end. Give this video a like if you like what you see. Give us a subscribe if you want to see more, and hit that notification bell to not miss a video. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you in another one.
Bye.